and gentlemen, welcome to another season of exciting local high school sports on TV 35, Woodbridge's cable channel. I'm Joe Tarrant, and I'm going to be bringing all the action for you today in a girls volleyball game here at Woodbridge High School between the JFK Mustangs and the Woodbridge Barons. It's amazing that this season has come around so fast. It seems like just the other day we were doing the high school baseball finals at TD Bank Park in Somerset. So here we go for another exciting year of high school sports. This is the first game for both of the teams, and I'm not really sure what to expect today. However, I can remember last year that Woodbridge came into this game favored, and JFK just stole the game from them. So we'll see what happens today. I know that Woodbridge has returning starters, and JFK has a senior Latin team. So we'll see what takes place here today. The referees are checking the lineups for both teams. Both teams are in place. We're just ready to go in about 2 minutes. JFK is coached by Bob Hugelmeyer, and the assistant coach is Chris Bergondo. The head coach for Woodbridge High School is Jason Calhoun. Now, I have to say I'm going to be objective today, and I'm going to give you my opinion. JFK is my alma mater. I won't tell you what year I graduated from there. And on the Woodbridge side, I've had many of those girls in my classes at school, at Woodbridge Middle. So I have allegiance to both schools. Okay, JFK serves the ball. Oh, Kennedy gets the first point. I'll try to give you the starters on both sides the best I can. We've got Francesca Garrison for JFK. We've got number 10, Alex Cordero. We've got number 13, Alex Parman. We've got number 16, and that's Michelle Salazar. We've got number 4, Jolie Tang, and she's a great basketball player in addition to this. We have number 8, and that's Cassie Garrison. And I think that about covers everybody. On the Woodbridge side, I'll give you those players in a minute. Wow, what a return for that. It's a great volley going on. Right now the score is 2-0, JFK. And neither team wants to give up this point. It's been a long volley. Who's going to give in first? The action is furious. Oh, and JFK takes the point. Over on the Woodbridge side, we've got Deanna Katsianis. We've got number 97. I believe it's 97, I'm sorry. That's Nicole Altman. We've got number 22. That's Carly Kiersgaard. She played last year. We've got number 18. And unfortunately, oh, I'm sorry, it's Amber Borowski. She played last year, or her sister did. And let's see who I might have left out. Alex Cordero serves for JFK. JFK point, 5-0 JFK. We also have for Woodbridge out on the court, it's number 10, Kendra Jackman. And I think that might be it. Mom and Dad, if I pronounce your names wrong, it's not by design. But every once in a while, I get them wrong. And JFK point again, 6-0. I think Woodbridge needs to call a timeout here soon to break the momentum, and they do that. You've got to call that timeout when the other team has got the momentum, because your team gets into a rut, and the next thing you know, the other team runs off 5-6 points, and you're in the hole. But JFK is playing very hard. As I said, last year they came in here and took the games right away from Woodbridge, and Woodbridge was favored. In fact, Woodbridge was ranked at that time in Middlesex County. So you never can tell. It's any given Sunday where one team can come and knock off the other team. Also on the court for Woodbridge, and I may have missed her, is number 1, Kristen Most. It's pretty loud here in the gym. A lot of excitement. A lot of enthusiasm, both from the players and from the spectators. JFK will serve. That's number 10, Alex Cordero. Woodbridge sets. And it'll be point Woodbridge. JFK went to the deck to try to save it. 6-1, JFK. Number 10, Woodbridge serving is Kendra Jackman. Kendra's a sophomore. And again, another long volley. Seeing some very good volleyball games here from both teams. 7-1, JFK. Coming into the game for JFK is number 21, Khushbu Patel. It's the first game for both teams. And we're seeing some really hot action from both teams. Point Woodbridge, 7-2. JFK is very heavy with seniors. There's only 2 underclassmen on the entire varsity roster. And point JFK, 8-2. Woodbridge is also heavy with upperclassmen. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 seniors, 5 juniors, and 4 sophomores. So both teams have veteran players. Number 97 serving for JFK. That's the libero, Carolina Pajak. Wow, good block by Patel. She went up there and blocked it. For the love of elevation, up over the net. Pajak still serving, 9-2 JFK. Oh! Number 8 for the Mustangs, Cassie Garrison, tried to go up over the net, spike it, but unfortunately she wound up in the net, and subsequently it's Woodbridge point, Woodbridge serve. Serving for Woodbridge is number 22, that's Carly Kiersgaard. Plays softball, I can remember that, doing some games, and she was playing. Into the net. It's 9-4, JFK. Kiersgaard still serving. And that goes out of bounds. Point JFK, 10-4. Serving for JFK is number 24. And that's Francesca Garrison, Cassie's sister. And the serve. JFK tried to block it. Patel and Garrison both went up. But it's point Woodbridge. 10-5, JFK is on top. It's the first game of the year. It always comes down to who wants it more. Who's going to set the tone here in Woodbridge Township? And both teams are playing hard early here in the season, and that's out. Point JFK, it's 11-5. Coming into the game is number 16. Nope, she's not coming in. I stand corrected. She started to go in, and then she came back out. Oh, Pajak hits it, but it goes out of bounds. Point Woodbridge, 11-7. Serving for Woodbridge is number 1, that's Kristen Most. Going in for Woodbridge is the libero, number 97, Nicole Altman. I'll try to keep you up on player changes as I see them. I cannot believe that this early in the season both teams are playing as well as they are. Usually in the first game, it's usually a filling out process and melding the personnel together. Going into the game for JFK is number 16, Michelle Salazar. Usually in the first game of the season, it's a blending of the players to see how they gel and who works with who. But I can tell you, both teams came prepared to play here in this first game. Point Woodbridge, 12-8. Going into the game for Woodbridge is number 18, Amber Borowski. Serving for Woodbridge is number 24, Brianna Baldessano. Wow, what a save on the Woodbridge team. Hit it twice, I believe, on Woodbridge side. Point JFK, 13-8. JFK is on top. Lady Mustangs playing hard. Coming into the game is number 13 for JFK, Alexa Parman. Here's the serve by Cassie Garrison. Jackman hits it. Tang saves it. And over the net. Wow, what action we're seeing early in the season. Unbelievable action. Can you believe this? First game of the season, who would have thought? And that's out of bounds. Point Woodbridge, 13-9. Woodbridge is showing just a little bit of a run here. I would say that if JFK, or I should say Woodbridge, scores another 2 points, JFK is going to have to call timeout, break that momentum. Point Woodbridge, 13-10. Coach is coming out close to the court. I thought he was going to call timeout. Parman tried to block that for JFK. The serve by Katsianis. Wow, on the floor, point JFK. JFK up, 14-10. It's very warm here in the gym today, very warm. Although the weather is very nice outside, inside here in the gym, a little steamy. Great action here today. Whoa, point JFK, 15-10. Both coaches for JFK and Woodbridge, Hugelmeyer and Calhoun, are veteran coaches. Very good coaches. They always get the best out of their players. Coming into the game for Woodbridge is number 1, Kristen Most, 15-11. Serving for Woodbridge is Jackman. Tang hits it, but she hits it out of bounds. Point Woodbridge, 15-12. Woodbridge is on the move. I would think that Coach Hugelmeyer is going to have to call timeout here soon. Get his team back online, get them in focus. And that's hit out by Jackman. 16-12. Patel comes into the game. Hit it twice. JFK hit it twice. Coming into the game for Woodbridge is number 24, Brianna Baldessano. Serving for Woodbridge is number 18. That's Amber Borowski. Oh, not quite over the net. Point Woodbridge. 16-14. Lady Mustangs on top. But the Lady Barons are charging hard. Served by Borowski. And that's out. A little bit too much muscle on that one. 17-14, Lady Mustangs. Coming in for Woodbridge is Francesca Muselli. Muselli's a junior. Serving for JFK is Pajak. Jackman hits it. Oh, Pajak saves it, but she hits it out of bounds. Point Woodbridge, 17-15. Lady Mustangs on top, but Woodbridge charging hard. Kiersgaard serving for Woodbridge. Pajak hits it. Tang sets it. Garrison gets the point. 18-15, JFK. I really don't know who to root here for, whether it be the Mustangs, where I spent so many years, or Woodbridge. Oh, no. Garrison went up for the block, but JFK just couldn't handle it. 18-16, this game is far from being over. Most serving for Woodbridge. And a little bit too much muscle. 19-16, JFK 2 points away from taking this first game. Coming in for Woodbridge is Tiffany Swanda. And for JFK, it's Rachel Kornman. Patel coming out of the game for JFK. Serving is Salazar. Salazar serving. JFK 1 point away from taking this game. Oh, what a save by JFK. That was Kornman. Jackman hits it, blocked by Garrison. Tang, oh, what action here? Jackman hits it. Low, too much muscle. Point, JFK. Coming in for Woodbridge. It's number 18, Borowski. And I stand corrected that the JFK's got to go to 25. Oh, wait a minute. Now the scoreboard just changed. It was 21-17. Now they're telling me it's 20-18. So it is 21. But you have to win by 2. Tang sets. Garrison hits. Woodbridge gets it over. Tang on the floor. Cordero hits it over. Oh! What a close game this is. 20-19, JFK Lady Mustangs and Woodbridge Lady Barons. It's a tight game. At first, I thought the JFK was going to run away with this game, but Woodbridge came right back. And is a point away from tying it. Uh-oh, into the net. I just got a correction on the score. It is 21-19. JFK up on top. Wow, what a save by Kornman. Oh! Kornman gets the point for JFK. It's 22-19. 3 points away from victory. Garrison serving for JFK. Good serve. Tang sets it. Kornman. (23-19), Lady Mustangs up. I've got the feeling that Woodbridge is not done yet. Cassie Garrison is going to serve for JFK. I have the feeling that Woodbridge is not done yet. Jackman from Woodbridge hits it over. Cordero for JFK. 24-19. Now I'm sure that JFK is 1 point away from victory. There's been a little bit of confusion here at the end of the game with the points and the scoreboard. And that ball was hit out of bounds, I believe. Trying to get a ruling here from the refs. Cassianas serving for Woodbridge. Garrison hits it over, but she hits it out. Score 24-21. I told you that Woodbridge was not done yet. They're not going to go down without a fight. This is really exciting action for the first game of the season. And JFK takes the first game with the score of 25-21. We're going to take a timeout between the two games, and we'll be back with more action in a moment. Okay, and welcome back to the second game of this match between the Woodbridge Lady Barons and the JFK Mustangs. The Mustangs took the first game 25-21, but let me tell you, it was a hard-fought battle. And it was a level of play that I really didn't expect from both teams this early in the season. As I said to you, first two games, it's usually a matter of getting your players out on the court and finding out who plays well with who, and going from that point on. But I have to tell you that every player that Woodbridge put in and every player that JFK put in, the team never missed a beat. So, as I said to you also, that Woodbridge is not going to go down without a fight. I mean, Woodbridge against JFK, those were all-time battles. I can remember from back in high school, Woodbridge JFK or Woodbridge and Colonia, JFK and Colonia. Those were battles. It was like being in an alley fight. So anything can happen here today. Although Woodbridge is in a little bit of a hole, I don't expect them to lay down. Okay, we're just about ready to get the action underway. The referee has checked the lineups. He gives the ball to Jackman on Woodbridge. And Kendra's going to serve. And we're ready for the second game. It's on the way. And here's the serve. A little bit of muscle. Ball's out. That's the indication that I get from the referees. So it's 1-0 JFK. Cordero serving for JFK. That might have been out, but still they hit it. Tang sets it. Oh, what a game this is. Oh, and that was number 18 for Woodbridge, Borowski. She gets the point, so it's 1-1. Borowski's going to serve. I think, ladies and gentlemen, instead of giving you the lineups for this game, I'm just going to call them as I see them, and hopefully I'll get everybody's name in there. Doyle saves it. Garrison, tried to hit the big shot, went into the net. 2-1 Barons. Borowski still serving for Woodbridge. Service good. Tang sets. Wow, what a save. That was Francesca Garrison that's just hit it over again. She gets the point for Woodbridge. I'm sorry, for JFK. It's 2-2. Coming out of the game is Borowski. Going in is Muccelli. Tang serving for JFK. Oh, 22. Piersgaard goes on the floor, but to no avail. 3-2, JFK on top. Tang still serving for JFK. The set. Wow, what a save. Kristen Most is all over the court. Oh! Michelli just couldn't come up with that one. Point JFK, they're up 4-2. Tang still serving for JFK. Tang just couldn't come up with that ball. 4-3, JFK. It's evident that these girls enjoy this game by just the expressions on their face. They're having fun out there. Tang hits it over. Oh, Most went up for the big hit, but she hit it into the net. It's 5-3. Lady Mustangs on top. What impresses me too about this game is all the girls, as they hit it, they call it. I got it, I'll hit it to you. It's just automatic. A lot of communication out there. That was Baldessano for Woodbridge. Tried to get the big hit. Went into the net. 6-3, JFK up on top. And there's Most, almost blocked by Patel. And Patel with the block. 7-3, JFK. Woodbridge has got a run in them, though. I can't believe that they're going to let JFK walk on this one. Baldessano with the big hit, blocked by Garrison. Oh, a little lack of communication there. Garrison thought Tang was going to hit it, and Tang thought that Garrison was going to hit it. That happens. You know, two girls converging on the ball, and they don't want to run into each other, and they both look at each other, and the ball falls. It happens. Oh, Pajak went to hit the ball and went out of bounds right behind her. Scores JFK Lady Mustangs 7 and the Woodbridge Barons 5. Most serving for Woodbridge. Pajak hits it. Tang set it for Garrison. Waiting for a call. Call is out. But it's reversed. It's overruled. And now there's some confusion on the court between the Coach Calhoun and the linesman said that it was out, and the referee looked a little bit puzzled, and then he called it out. And I can't see from where I am sitting. However, the coach is having a little bit of a discussion with the other referee, and evidently they're going to give the point to JFK. Francesca Garrison is serving for JFK.
Good job, Kristen. Drink your water. Stay hydrated.
Sometimes when that's in. That's in. That was a good shot. Sometimes when you get a call like that, Borowski going in, Michelli coming out. Sometimes when you get a call like that goes against you, it kind of fires you up. Kind of motivates you. So let's see what Woodbridge can do with that. That's Garrison with the big hit. 9-6 JFK up on top. Pajak comes in. Baldessano comes out. Tell comes out of the game for JFK. And Michelle Salazar is going to serve for JFK. She serves. Pajak hits it. Over by Tang for JFK. Tang sets it. Pajak saves it. Pajak tries to save it, goes on the deck, but just could not do it. Point JFK, 10-6. Salazar still serving for JFK. Jackman hits it over for Woodbridge. Tang sets it. Garrison hits it, blocked by Jackman. Tang sets it again. Cordero hits it. Oh, and number 18, Borowski for Woodbridge gives it the soft touch. Katsianis serving for Woodbridge. JFK up on top, 10-7. Big hit. Big hit by Garrison, and that was in. Coming in for Kennedy is number 13, Alexa Parman. Ball got away, so we have a momentary stop in action. And Cassie Garrison is going to serve for JFK. 11-7, JFK up on top. Pajak hits it for Woodbridge. Kiersgaard hits it out of bounds. Cassie Garrison still serving for JFK. Into the net. Ball goes over to Woodbridge, 12-8. JFK up on top. Coming in is Most for Woodbridge. Coming out is Tiffany Swanda. And Jackman's going to serve for Woodbridge. Tang sets it. Cordero hits it. Oh, and that ball was out of bounds. Bad. Oh, and that ball was out of bounds. There's a lot of controversy here now on this point. Yeah, the fans in the stand are going a little bit crazy. The referees are going to talk it over and get it straight. We'll see how this comes out. Oh, now the JFK coach is upset. Coach Hugelmeyer for JFK is very unhappy with the call. (12-8), JFK up on top. Jackman's going to be serving. The crowd gets very loud, rooting on their Woodbridge Barons. Garrison hits it. Tang sets it. And Garrison hits it over. Most hits it over for Woodbridge. And the ball falls in. 13-8, JFK. Cordero serving. Cordero serving for JFK. Pajak hits it. Sets it for Borowski. Borowski with the big hit. Point Woodbridge. 13-9. Got two subs coming in for Woodbridge. Number 19, Akimbo. And number 24, Baldessano. Akimbo's a sophomore. So Coach Calhoun showing a lot of confidence in her. And the ball's hit out by JFK, 13-10. This game is going to come right down to the wire, just like the first game did. Both teams fighting very hard. Garrison with the big hit. Francesca Garrison. Lucelli in for Woodbridge. Borowski out. Coming in for JFK is Patel. Tang serving for JFK. 14-10, Lady Mustangs up on top. Tang serves. Most with the hit. Cordero saves it. Oh! Akimbo tried to block that shot. just couldn't get enough height on it. Point JFK, 15-10. Lady Mustangs on top. Tang still serving. Oh! Michelli couldn't get it. Coming in for Woodbridge. Skiersgaard. Coming out is Akimbo. Tang still serving for JFK. It's been a hard-fought game. Into the net, short. And the ball goes over to Woodbridge, and so does the point, 16-11. Skiersgaard is going to serve for Woodbridge. Beautiful serve. Tang sets it. Oh, beautiful save by Michelli, but unfortunately it went out of bounds. Pajak in for JFK. Altman in for Woodbridge. Pajak's going to serve for JFK. Most hits it. Cordero saves it. Tang sets it. Garrison hits it. We're all over the court. Oh, Most tried to save it, but that's a tough shot. She was under the net, and those are very difficult to save. All right, Pajak still serving for JFK. They're up 18-11. Out of bounds. Most with the big hit. She thinks that a JFK player may have tipped it before it went out of bounds, but to no avail. So Pajak is still serving, scores 19-11. JFK up on top. And a block by Garrison, but she hit it twice. Went into the net. 19-12. JFK still up on top. Most serving for Woodbridge. This game is far from over. Tang sets it. Garrison hits it. Point JFK, 20-12. Francesca Garrison serving. Jackman hits it, big hit. Out of bounds. Point JFK, 21-12. 4 more points, and Kennedy will walk away with this game. Oh, Woodbridge is just falling apart. I think Woodbridge needs to call a timeout here. It's 22-12. Coming in the game is Swanda. Coming out is Most. Although I don't think at this point in time with the score 22-12 that a timeout is going to do Woodbridge any good. Not saying the game is over, but you are 10 points behind. Jackman hits it over. Garrison hits it, and she gets the point. That was Cassie Garrison. We got 2 Garrison sisters in there, so I've got to make sure that I identify the right one. Her sister, Francesca Garrison, is now going to serve for JFK. Scores 23-12. Lady Mustangs on top of the Lady Barons. Garrison serve. Goes over. Woodbridge is still fighting. Big hit by Jackman. No, she uses a soft touch. Tang can't handle the ball under the net. Point, JFK. Coming in for Woodbridge. Sporowski and Skiersgaard. Baldessano served for Woodbridge. Garrison with the big hit. Skiersgaard couldn't handle it. Coming in is Nicole Altman. Coming out is Baldessano, 24-13. Lady Mustangs on top. And they control the serve. Michelle Salazar will serve for JFK. Oh, what a great save. And that's the game. 25-13, JFK takes both games. And they win the match. Well, that will do it for us here at the Woodbridge High School. With the final score of the second game, JFK 25, Lady Barons of Woodbridge 13. And it was my pleasure bringing you all the action today. And I'll be back, and I hope to see you soon for our next telecast.